Welcome! It's Frightful Weekends with Spooky Vee. Welcome to my Halloween series. You will see a video each weekend, Saturday and Sunday, until mid-October. I hope you will be joining me. This video will be featuring Inloveart shop as well. For this first video, I will be making 2 treat bags, and you could fill these with candy or whatever you'd like, rosettes. The sky's the limit, and let's get started. So this is an example, and I'm showing you with white cardstock so you can see it better. So go ahead and start off with an 8.5 by 4 3/4 inch of paper. Score at 1/2 inch, 2 inches, 4.5 inches, and 6 inches. Turn your paper over and score at 1.5 inches. Now cut up from the bottom up all the way up until you reach the 1.5 mark. So as you can see, everything's outlined and you can see where I'm cutting, and that's where you want to cut. We will be snipping a piece off on the left side, and here we are snipping it off. You want to cut that 1/2 inch piece at a diagonal on each end, and that's going to adhere the side of the treat bag. Now get some decorative scissors. I'm using these ones from Dollar Tree, which can also be found at Michael's. And here is my pattern paper. These are ghosties and also some spider webs. So I'm using the paper by Frank Garcia, the 31, the brand new one that came out. And also I'm using Spooky by Pebbles. So I am doing a pastel gift bag and also a traditional gift bag for all my traditional subbies. I want to include you as well. So here I'm cutting the top. This would be the top of the bag. I wanted it to be decorative, and that way, you know, with this one anyway, I like the it looks like little teeth, and I like that. And yeah, I thought it went really good with this little treat bag. And I know there's so many treat bags out there and so many people have made them, but I wanted to make one myself. This is the first one that I've made since I've been doing paper crafting. And let's go ahead and glue the bag together, and I'm using hot glue. And so just go ahead and fold it over, let it adhere, and then add some more glue. Here I'm also gluing the side. You can do whatever you'd like. Glue the side first or glue the bottom first. I chose the bottom and then the side. So here are the pieces that I'm using for this Halloween treat bag. And this is a nesting die that I picked up from Inloveart shop. I will have it linked below if I can find it. You can use any nesting die you'd like. So this is all I did. I cut it out. I did do some stitching on it. And I'm going to glue those pieces together. I did do 2, and you'll see me cutting it later in the video. So the back is not stitched, the front is. So this piece is going to be the handle. I'm using it as a handle, so time to glue it together. I do that, and just grab your scissors and we're going to snip away, and you will see that I do snip that right smack in the middle on both sides. So these are the handles, and So there I go, snip, snip, off it comes. And don't worry about the stitching because we're going to glue it in place and it will not unravel. So what you do to one side, you want to do to the other side. So that's what I'm doing here. So I'm using this nesting die that I picked up from Amazon, and I will have it linked below. So what I did is added some foam and also added some acetate, and I'm going to make a shaker window here. So the back will be the gift bag. Adding some orange or kind of like a light orange diamond dots, and also some a sequence and some stars, making my own little mixture here on top of the treat bag. I make sure everything's in the middle in place so the glue doesn't get it. Eventually it did in this case. The other one was just fine. So I do put glue. I'm using the, what is it called? Tacky glue. I do use tacky glue, and I put it in that white container there. But yeah, Eileen's tacky glue, that's what I'm using here. And yeah, I'm just waiting for it to dry just a little bit so it could get a little tacky, and carefully place it on top of the sequence, hoping that this bag don't pop. You know how the bag paper kind of pops up and then the sequence flies everywhere. But anyways, it didn't do that. Here are the pieces. I did add an extra piece in the back to make it more sturdy, and I'm using hot glue to adhere the witch hat to the pumpkin or the jack-o'-lantern. And this is the piece that is from Inloveart shop. I really like it. They sent it to me, and it's a promotion here, so that's what I'm doing. I will have a 20% discount linked below. Hopefully you'll go ahead and check them out. The die did very well in my little tiny Sizzix sidekick. So and also the bat die is from Inloveart shop. It's very small, the one that I'm using. Decided to add it to the witch hat. The witch hat does come with some pieces where you can put you know, that belt per se, and so I decided to add the bat. I thought the bat would look so much cuter. I also wanted to add a bow, however I didn't, so I'm using these little cut pieces from the Spooky collection by Pebbles, and that comes from the 12 by 12 pad. And I'm going to use the word Halloween here, and I love how small they are. They look it fits really good with this piece right here because I needed something very small. And so yeah, I'm glad that worked out. So I am gluing it with some hot glue. Okay, so while I'm gluing that together, I want to talk a little bit about my series. What will be featured in this series will be embellishments, paper crafting, albums, it's like bags, SVG files. I do have one coming up. I wanted to start off really slow with this one here, something very easy. And so stay tuned, you guys. Be sure to tune in for my Halloween series on the weekends. Well, this concludes the video. It's right about that time. And I failed to mention that I did switch up the traditional paper that I used. I was going to use some cats. It was cats and black background, so I ended up going with the ghost. So glad I did that. So here I'm adding some candy. I'm going to add a napkin, a decorative napkin to cover that candy, and then tie a bow, and I will have to show that at the end. But thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate you so much. I hope you enjoyed my first video of this year's Halloween series, and I will see you guys tomorrow. And yeah, happy Halloween crafting with Spooky Vee. Bye.